Hello, welcome to Artichoke Music. How you guys doing tonight? Awesome. Is there anyone here for the first time? All right. Wow, we love to see that. So I'm Leah Mochi. I'm the executive director here, and we have been in Portland for 53 years. So this is a nonprofit venue. It started over on Northwest, and then most of the time it was on Hawthorne, and then they lost their building in 2017 and moved here. So we have a nonprofit school, a music store, and then the venue. And we're trying to do, our basic mission is to build community through music. And so we do that by artists are selling their instruments and help to support the program. We have weekly open mics that are free to the public. We have a teen open mic, women's open mic, queer open mic, and acoustic. And then we have tons of jams that are going on monthly. We have a ukulele jam, guitars jams, and harp jams, and banjo. And so, and if you want to lead something, we have this free space that you can come and organize something and help it grow with me. And our mission is just to try to activate this place as much as possible and give opportunities for local artists to have a chance, to play somewhere that's intimate and more people will listen to their music. So take a look at our consignment store, and if you ever have an instrument to donate or want to sell it, then that's great. And so little things, we are live streaming tonight, so if you don't mind turning off your cell phone, that would be great. And check out our website, see if you want to get involved. But I'm just, one of the things that's amazing about Artichoke is it's almost completely run by volunteers. I'm the only full-time person here, so we have 60 active volunteers that are dedicating so much time. Yeah, it's amazing. So thank you to Susan, who's running the bar, volunteering tonight. And we have Terry at the door, and we have Ben on video, and Chris on sound. And these guys are just amazing, the amount of work they put into keeping Artichoke music alive. So, and I've been trying to get the word out, even though we've been here for so long. Once we moved, a lot of people didn't know we still existed. So I bumped into Leo Moon one time, and I said, hey, do you think you might want to play at our venue? And so it's just really great to see artists coming out to support us. So tonight he put together an amazing lineup with two of my favorite other artists, Shiloh Mae and AC Sapphire. And Shiloh's played here a bunch. I'm trying to get her to do a monthly. But yes, so this is just going to be a wonderful evening, and thank you all so much for coming. And without further ado, Shiloh Mae.
All right, thank you, Leah. Yeah, I love playing at Artichoke. There's few venues as cozy and warm. I'm Shiloh Mae, as she mentioned. This is Meg Fritz playing with me today. Really, really love playing as a duo. Just gonna make sure got new strings on here today. So what do you say to your friends when you're sharing your funniest co-worker stories? I knew this girl for a week, but I knew her better than most of her own friends. Could you tell I was scared? Or did I just come off as naive and boring? I knew that I was a mess, but I guess that's the deal. I'm just somebody's story. Well, I only spent 2 nights in Barcelona, stayed in a place with guitars on the wall. You were from Norwich and traveling solo. I was just tagging along. That day was eternity long. Then we all went out to the bars for the night, laughing our way through the crawl. And I danced with this guy as he glowed in the dark and insisted on walking me home. But he was hungry for fresh blood. But backed away when I broke the facade. So what do you say to your friends when you're sharing your funniest traveling stories? I knew this girl for a day, but I knew her better than most of her own friends. Could you tell I was scared? Or did I just come off as naive and boring? I knew that I was a mess, but I guess that's the deal when you become somebody's story. And now I'm just there in your memory. And I don't know how you saw me. Thank you. The song is called Somebody's Story. That one will be coming out pretty soon, probably in January. So if you want to follow along, I'm everywhere online as Shiloh Mae, M-A-E, and on my website, you can find all my music. I put this next song out back in 2024. It's called South of Cheyenne, and it was the beginning of a full year of writing a song every week. And we were given prompts by Portland Songwriters Guild to write every week. It was a really good exercise for me. This ended up being the first one I wrote for the year, and immediately ended up connecting with a producer to work on it, and so we put it out in September of 2024, and you can listen to it wherever you find music. It took days to drive to Illinois. Looking back, it all feels like a dream. You always defy my expectations, but I'll always believe you when you tell me what you need. Summer on the road can make a strong break. Sleeping with your head against the glass. Be sure like to do these things the hard way, but nothing makes us softer than memories that last. Salt Lake City, you were pretty, we were tired, and we stayed south of Cheyenne. Well, Peoria, you thundered, and we watched it from our beds, close together in the end. So I would take Peoria again. What drives across the country has to find its way back home. And what flies will always find a place to land. So we stayed an extra night when we reached Vegas. There's nothing like the Strip to show your hand. Years ago I thought that we'd miss this. You and I, a sight I'd never see. But I kept my heart as open as the highway, and time was kind enough to bring you back to me. Salt Lake City, you were pretty, we were tired, and we stayed south of Cheyenne for a while. Well, Peoria, you thundered, and we watched it from our beds, close together in the end. So I would take Peoria again, and 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 again. Thank you. I moved up to Portland, Vancouver area in the beginning of 2023. And my husband and I bought a house up in Vancouver that had been owned by one family since it was built in 1950s. And I've always been very fond of older buildings and structures. And this house, the seller of the house had grown up there and then raised her family there. And I just found the poetry in that very moving. And so I wrote this song for that house. It's called Mauve House. And it tells the story from the perspective of the house living in that neighborhood. And I hope you love it. I can see for 47 miles from here, straight to Mount St. Helens when the sky is clear. It may not happen every day, but I like to think we're friends. Well, I can say I'm 68 and change this year, and I am still looking out across the neighborhood, and I've seen generations come of age, and I'll watch it all again. Is she kind? Is she gentle? Are there candles on the mantle? What's her style? Is the garden doing well? Does she care about you? Well, I could write the book on how to fall in love. I watched her start a family in the house where she grew up. That tends to linger in the walls and color every scene. So when you found me on November 13, under the magnolia on a quiet little street, I knew it when you smiled, you'd be coming home to me. Now all my friends keep asking me about you. Is she kind? Is she gentle? Are there candles on the mantle? What's her style? Is the garden doing well? And does she care about you? I tell 'em that you do. Now in stormy weather, well, I'll do what I can to hold you through the night and let the morning light back in. And I promise you hydrangeas in the spring, the fade from white to pink, from white to pink. Yeah, all my friends keep asking me about you. Is she kind? Is she gentle? Are there candles on the mantle? What's her style? Is the garden doing well? Yeah, the garden's doing well. Thank you. This next one is a newer song. Wrote this near the end of last year. Played it for the first time with Meg back in September. I think I'll rest my eyes a while, feel the weight of everything before love will take me so unknowing in the quiet of the moment. There is baggage in the hole, my belongings overhead. Love shows you the lay of the land, mountains like mere handfuls of sand. 'Cause love is an airplane, wings outstretched always. Crammed together in the cabin, elbow neighbors sharing space. An announcement from the captain, there's turbulence ahead, but we're okay. a white noise that surrounds me to distract me or astound me. It depends. How is it supposed to sound? Like I have the windows down. It sounds like the terror of letting someone in. And I gain some understanding from the way it sucks you up and spins you around. Well, fear is a momentary landing. I am being lifted, being sped. Love is an airplane, wings outstretched always. Love is an airplane, wings outstretched always, never folded down. I have never seen so clear how the valleys led me here, wending their way from state to state. It's the path to where you're going, and the long way home. Love is an airplane. Love is an airplane, never folded down. So I have some music out already. I had put out an EP a couple years ago, and then South of Cheyenne, and one other single. But I've been working on a lot of new music, and I signed off on the final mix for this next song this week. So that means it's truly on the way. I can't wait to release it. It's a song that I wrote. The challenge that was given to me was to only use one-syllable words. So test me on that. It was really difficult for a very verbose person, case in point, the last song. But sometimes putting those limits can bring a lot out. I wrote it for my sister-in-law, who was going through a really tough time at the moment when I was writing, and it was meaningful to be able to put my feelings into the song and share it in that way. Sometimes love is an airplane. Sometimes love is not knowing anything to say to someone who's going through something you haven't personally experienced, but you can say, I'm here, and you can say, I'll be with you in whatever you're feeling. So that was the intent of this song, and maybe you need someone to be there with you in whatever you're feeling, and I hope this song is a balm for you if you need that. It's called None of the Light, and it goes like this. What do you hold in your mind? I won't say a thing. I'd like to claim that I know, but I just know I'll cry when you cry, and in the space where no words pass, I just Just hold your gaze and watch them pass by. Black crows, red sky, like holes torn in a clear night. Tell me how it feels to you when none of the light seems to shine through. Ooh. What do you hold in your hands? Oh, it weighs you down. You can't hear your voice when the wind calls. It's a sound that drowns the best of us out, and in the space where no words pass by, just hold your gaze and watch them pass by. Black crows, red sky, like holes torn in a clear night. Tell me how it feels to you when none of the light seems to shine through. Black crows, red sky, like holes torn in a clear night. Tell me how it feels to you when none of the light seems to shine through. Sit on the porch when the sun falls. I'll sit out on mine. None of the light seems to shine through. I'll cry when you cry. All right. I just have one more song for you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Artichoke, for opening your space to us. Thank you, Leo Moon, for coordinating this beautiful lineup. AC Sapphire, Calico is next, and I cannot wait. We met recently, and it was awesome to put on a bill so quickly after meeting. Thank you, Chris on sound. Thank you to everyone volunteering tonight. It really is amazing what you guys do as volunteers. So one more round of applause for you. My final song for you tonight is the most recent song I released. It's called Photograph. I don't have a lot of merch, but I do have some photographs I've taken in the back there. So if you want to flip through them, pay what you want, some prints. But yeah, this song is about letting go while also holding on, and it's this contradiction that keeps me singing. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. Been a great audience. I keep you like a photograph, halfway through the summer, perpetually halfway through life. Do I miss you at my shows? Are there traces of you everywhere I go? Do you really want to know? Take it back. We promised no regrets if we had to let it go. So do you regret it? 'Cause I don't. But if I could slightly soften all the edges, seal it up like unsent letters, maybe I would, but baby I can't. Well, it's something we might never understand, but it's not mine, it isn't mine to have. Well, I've been trying to keep an open end. I'll never take, but I'll never take it back. I kept the photographs. Meg Fritz, everybody. It's something that I still don't understand, but the memory is printed in my hands. I promise that I'll never take it back, but it isn't mine to have. No, it isn't mine to have. I'll never take it back. I kept the photographs, those photographs. Oh, no, it isn't, no, it isn't mine. No, it isn't, no, it isn't mine. No, it isn't mine to have. But I'll never take it back. No, I'll never take it back. Kept the photograph. Thank you so much. I'm Shiloh Mae. AC Sapphire's up next.
Just because I'm in misery, I'm not asking for no sympathy. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love.
Hello. Can we give it up for Shiloh? That was so just absolutely stunning. And the piano, that was just so beautiful. Really, really very excited to be here tonight with you. This is my friend Austin Nevins. I'm AC Sapphire. I was going to be performing with Calico, but my friend Kendall is not feeling well. I recently was sick. I was sick for 2 weeks. Anybody else getting over it? Because I know it was going around. Yeah, it was rough. My goodness. Jinx. Okay, this first song is called 35mm Camera. And I'm going to play it because my friend Sunny, this is her favorite song, and I missed a call from her. And so I've been thinking about her all day. Saw written on the wall of the bathroom stall, you were here, dear, I couldn't make out the year. It was faded, so I know it was a long time ago, back when you were on my trail. When I hold my breath, I see a picture of you in my head, dancing in the rain, smoking a cigarette. You said you'd take what you could get before you're soaking wet, back when I was on your trail. Time is taking us for a ride. Time is on nobody's side. Now I'm looking for you in old photographs that remain timeless. When we heard the shutter snap, your 35mm film camera. That time was so taking moonlight swims in the great lakes of my memory, shimmering in the light of what used to be. And you dive down so deep, I get worried you won't come up for another breath. You're wild and so free, you changed me, you gave me magic powers. I could stay awake all hours, turning trash into art. We always were street smart when we were on each other's trail. Time has taken us for a ride. Time is on nobody's side. Now I'm looking for you in old photographs that remain timeless. When we heard the shutter snap, your 35 millimeter film camera. That time was so precious. We had our own era. Thank you. There's a really cool light that keeps. I know it's flashing on everybody over there. I guess it's from my guitar. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, this next song is called We Listen to Bruce Springsteen. So I used to not like Bruce Springsteen. I just thought he was so lame. I was like, oh, God, so terrible. And then a friend of mine, we were trimming weed together on a mountain in Big Sur, and we had to take, if anyone trims weed or has trimmed weed, kind of have to take turns with music, it's like etiquette. And so she got her chance to play something and was like, you're gonna listen to Bruce Springsteen. And I was like, no! Oh! And then she played the album Nebraska. And then I became a huge Bruce Springsteen fan, and then now I reference him in my songwriting. And this is going to be on a new record that I'm going to be putting out in the future. It's been years now since you left town. Sound of your wheels spinning up, sunlight through a dust cloud. Right then, I took a breath in. I swear to God, I'm still choking when you quit me. I gave up hoping when I quit you. I started smoking, thought I was free. Well, I'm just coping. And I've got bigger regrets than cigarettes. I got bigger regrets than cigarettes. Being our own started hoping that the punchline would stop choking. We could shimmy our hearts back open, stoke the embers that were still smoking. Well, I've got bigger regrets than cigarettes. I got bigger regrets than cigarettes.
Okay.
Okay, this next song is called Amy. And this is gonna be another song that's gonna be coming on this new record that I'm just finishing up right now. And it is dedicated to anyone who has got high school drama or experienced high school drama. It's about my best friend from high school who ended up marrying my first love. Yeah, they did get married though, and they're still together. So you know. It was painful at the time, but yeah, they have some. I don't know what their relationship's like, but they're still together. So it's called Amy. Take off my earrings, put me to sleep. I will dream of razor blades and magazines. Lovely smell of nothing you have reminds me of everywhere that I've been. I inhale and cough, remember regret. Those years I was lost, unable to call for you. You are a mermaid, thought I was one too, but I am not like you. Sneaking out, sneaking in, the fear and fascination of dying. Chinatown hanging out, the tightrope and genie smoke. Oh, Amy, you have made a void out of me. Well, I keep my treasures in abalone shells, 'cause you taught me magic spells. Blindfolded, folding paper into origami birds. I was always afraid of your beauty, but oh, how I loved your words. Rubik's Cube, Magic 8 Ball, Nintendo and pinball, high score, high smoke, Rubik's Cube, Magic 8 Ball, Pac-Man and pinball, high score, homeschool, feeling lame, feeling cool with you. Oh, Amy, you have made a void out of me. I was homeschooled. Any other homeschoolers? Right here. Rare? Right here. All right. Got a couple. Wait, Shiloh, you were? Oh, we talked about this. We did talk about this. It's cool. We, me and Shiloh, like recently met each other, and we're like, we should play together sometime. And then Brian, our friend Leo Moon, put this bill together, and we were both on it. So, pretty cool. So this next song is called Born to the Moon, Heavy Flowers. It's called Heavy Flowers. I've been led in by demons, do all of my dreaming. I've been starving and feeding them my food. Am I born to lose? Edamame and fried chicken, late night hanging in the kitchen, drinking booze. Am I born to lose? You tell me never turn my back to the ocean and always count my blessings in threes. Walk backwards until I cannot see a thing, play until I win the lottery. What can I do if I'm born to lose? Can we choose if we're born to lose? I've been collapsing towers, lifting all these heavy flowers, getting bruised. Am I born to lose? My mind is like a fish tank with no fishes in it. Scared of sharks when I'm swimming in a pool. Am I born to lose? You tell me never turn my back to the ocean and always count my blessings in threes. Walk backwards until I cannot see a thing, play until I win the lottery. What can I do if I'm born to lose? Can we choose if we're born to lose? What can I do if I'm born to lose? What can I do if I'm born to lose? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do if I'm born to lose? Thanks so much. Guess we can do, let's do some at heart.
everybody doing?
A little introspective, maybe? I love going to see songwriters. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. Going to see a songwriter playing. Music in general. But kind of have a thing for songwriting. I like it. Okay, so this one's called Cement Heart. I didn't sleep last night very well, and Austin also kind of was telling me that he didn't sleep well because of raccoons. Clasping a silver-plated chain in the graveyard, smoking Mary Jane. I never want things to be the same, but man, I miss those days. Kissing in the photo booth, take a dare over the truth, listening to Sonic Youth for the first time. Man, it blew our mind. And when you said goodbye, I didn't know what you meant. Held your hand up to my chest like you would press him to cement. Locked my keys in the truck, got shit on by a bird. I hear it's good luck, yeah, that's just what I heard. Went to the graveyard, yawned inside a paper bag, released it into the air, then I went to bed. Maybe I'll dream of you. And when you said goodbye, I didn't know what you meant. Held your hand up to my chest like you would press into cement. And when I said goodbye, I thought I'd say hi again. Never take somebody you love for granted. Never take somebody you love for granted. Thank you so much. can't decide what that one's gonna be. I have this like protest song, which if this is like. You wanna do it? This is not one that we played together. I wanted to play this one for you. I'm doing, like, in the spirit of protest, I'm hosting a raffle. Is anyone familiar with Pickathon? So I'm raffling off a pass to Pickathon, pass for like the whole weekend, as well as a $300 photo shoot. I have 35 millimeter, and a $50 gift certificate to Ship John, which is a really cool clothing company. If anyone's familiar with Ship John, they're really, Ship John's awesome. And so the tickets are $20, and we're supporting Mecca, which is Middle East Children's Alliance. And they are in Gaza feeding people. And also Churla, which they work to provide free law. I cannot talk right now. It's just crazy.
Legal advice.
Yes, they get lawyers to people for immigrants who need lawyers. So if anyone wants to get a raffle ticket, I almost said lottery ticket. It kind of is a lottery ticket, isn't it? It really is, actually. But your chances are way better. Like someone's gonna win who buys a ticket. So yeah, they're in the room. I also have some CDs, and I have like an email, phone list. And if you want to follow me online, I've basically given up on the music industry. I've been doing this for such a long time that I'm like, I just don't, the music industry doesn't care about what I'm doing, so it's really about community and people. So if you want to follow me, I would super appreciate that. See my journey online, trying to figure out how to be a person that puts stuff online, like often. And what else? Which one?
Hashtag.
Oh yeah, it's AC Sapphire. And I do have like a little like QR code by my CDs and stuff. And I have some stickers that I'm giving away. I have sterling silver for sale too. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. This song is called The Other 99%. The first part of the song is about my personal astrology. Just so you know, it's not, you're going to be like, this is a protest song? Cooking eggs in the microwave. Mercury is in retrograde. Cancer sun, Cancer moon. My Virgo rising's organizing my bedroom. Oh, the coupons that we clip. Our pennies are weighing down our pockets. They say corporations are people too. The law protects them more than me and you, but they're not like me and you. They bleed red, white, and blue. Live for today, tomorrow's gone, gone, gone. People wanna dance, just write a dancing song. Not at all like this one. This one goes out to the plastic island. Oh, the coupons that we clip. Our pennies are weighing down our pockets. They say corporations are people too. The law protects them more than me and you, but they're not like me, yeah. You. They bleed red, white, and blue. Wildfires light up a yellow sky. Oil spills and landfills. Dreaming of the Amazon before Amazon.com. Oh, I want it for 99 cents. Remember that protest, the other 99%. Was it all a dream? We fell asleep on Wall Street. Woke up and the wall was taller than it seemed. Guess it was a dream. La da 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 dum dum dum. La da 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 dum. La da 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 dum dum dum. La da 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 dum. Austin Nevins. Thank you, Shiloh, and Leo Moon's coming up next. And thank you, Artichoke. This is such a beautiful room to play. Thank you so much for having me. I'm AC Sapphire.
How's everybody doing? How you guys feeling? Thank you so very much for being here. I want to get some parameters out of the way. Can I curse? Like there's like a video being made, and I feel bashful. But can I just say what I want, or are there like things I shouldn't say? Just say whatever. Okay. That was one of the best things about getting asked to put together a bill is just being able to put your friends on the bill who you love listening to hear them sing. And I'm so happy to have Shiloh and AC tonight, so give it up for them again. These balloons are highly ironic. I feel like they're beautiful, but they will fly in stark contrast to the tone and emotionality of this music. And I just want you to know that I'm okay, and don't worry about me. But we're gonna play some of these tunes.
You knew then and there we were in danger. In the middle of the night, I came out swinging words of anger, hanging in the foot of a fight. I got mailed right back to the sender with a belly full of fog, tail between my legs under the front porch, like a lost, forgotten dog. Doesn't matter what you say, think I'm gonna blow away. What do you want when you're playing with a loaded gun? Doesn't matter anymore if you wanna know the score. The damage is already done. I got drugged and woke up in the desert, and I couldn't see the sun. And then when I wasn't given answers, I was wrong all along. Doesn't matter what you say, think I'm gonna blow away. What do you want when you're playing with a loaded gun? Doesn't matter anymore if you wanna know the score. The damage is already done. The damage is already done. The damage is already
Chris, it's going to be a little sound boost here. It was the 21st of May when I fell. I rang my head against the earth like a bell. I woke up wounded by the memory of your face. What the hell am I doing in Los Angeles? All alone after life. All alone after It didn't go the way I thought it would go. I froze up like a lake somewhere in the north.
a cold blue eye just staring up at the sky. Dumbfounded, standing there and waving goodbye. All alone, half alive. All alone, half alive. Is something wrong? Tell me what it means. That when we die, we all wake up in your dreams. All sitting down and laughing at the table. You and me and all the fallen angels. All alone, half alive. All alone, half alive. All alone, half alive.
I've been doing this musical for the last month over at the Funhouse Lounge. It's called Die Hard, the musical parody. And it's got me in a weird brain state, because like 5 nights a week I'm playing this German ballet dancing terrorist. It's cool. It's like use this part of the brain, then use that. It's keeping me limber. It's hard to understand where I'm at right now, but it's wonderful.
Do you understand?
It's real. It's real. What did we say? Oh yeah. How did I do that? That's interesting. What? Objects. Okay.
3 dimensions.
Don't. I hope you weren't recording that. Okay. Any questions at this point in the evening? It's early on, I know.
Too early.
Too early for questions? All right.
Okay.
Define okay.
Hey, you're here.
I'm pretty damn good, actually. I get to be a goofy German terrorist 5 nights a week, and doing accents is really fun. I've always loved doing the accents.
Will you do a line?
Huh?
Could you say something?
No, I won't do a line from the show, but I will. I'll do you my Werner Herzog if you want to hear that.
Sure.
Hello,
This is Werner Herzog. I love Leo Moon because he is so irrepressibly dark.
He's kind of a Bavarian. He's like a Werner Herzog's like a real whispery Arnold Schwarzenegger because they both have that like Bavarian bad boy kind of thing going on. All right, I feel like Werner would like this song. It's pretty dark. Oh, I might be feeding back there. Can we actually pull a little of the violin out of the front monitors too, just a little less? This might still go. Okay, cool. All right.
I was stumbling through the streets of my hometown, getting lost, tossed, turned around, and laying on the ground. My heart heavy like a stone and sinking down, where it burst, cursed, swallowed by the earth without a sound. Painkiller, had I known then who you are. Painkiller, like a blind man seeing stars. I woke covered up in dirt and soaked in blood when a man's hands reached down with medicine in the mud. Half my life now wasted on a chain, with my neck wrecked and crumbling from holding up my brain. From the painkiller, had I known then who you are. Painkiller, like a blind man seeing stars. Somehow found my way into a room. It was black and cavernous, and held me like a wound, like a painkiller. Had I known then who you were. Painkiller, like a pale horse holding up the world.
Give it up, please, for Kate O Brien over here. And Fred Stephenson over here. Chris, could I have just the tiniest little bit more of my vocal in the monitor, please? What was next? Huh? Oh, okay. All right.
It's like, is that?
Thanks, me. Check. Maybe you could split the difference on that. That might be feeding back. All right. These are so far mostly songs from a record that I have coming out in the new year called The Fool, and this song is called Loved You to Death, and it's a very Elliott Smithy waltz. But he's my guy, and I don't mind emulating him. Yeah, it's still feeding back. Yeah, I need just a tiny bit more though, sorry. Split the difference. I need a little more in that monitor, sorry. Thank you.
I was wrestling myself to sleep, tangled in sheets and thinking of you. Outside on the streets I can smell personal hells and being alone. But my God, what have I done? Loving someone is a rope and a stone. I made myself so sick in the chest, a building abandoned just like all the rest. If I had to give it a guess, I'd say I loved you to death. I needed somewhere to fall, something to call a place of my own. Waking up in the back of a car, traveled so far and left licking my wounds. But my God, what have I done? Loving someone is a needle and spoon. I made myself so sick in the chest, a building abandoned just like all the rest. And if I had to give it a guess, I'd say I loved you to death. ground in the new town, walking around and hiding my face. But my God, what have I done? Loving someone is like being erased. I made myself so sick in the chest, a building abandoned just like all the rest. If I had to give it a guess, I'd say I loved you to death. If I had to give it a guess, I'd say I loved you to death.
Thank you. Okay. All right. All right, we're gonna do an older tune of mine called "Only Father's Son," and this one is I don't like talking about my songs all that much, but this isn't gonna give anything away. It's not a spoiler. But I was seeing like a Jungian sort of therapist for a few years and did a lot of dream analysis, and I don't know why, but at some point I went from, maybe just from the habit of trying to write it down, I went from having like the occasional memorable dream to having this like super deep, like vivid dream life every night. And it was really crazy, some of the dreams that I would have. And we would, talk about them and mine them for alchemical wisdom, I suppose. And this song is based on like one of those dreams that came to me that's still very vivid to me even 10 years later. It's kind of like my origin story.
I'm my only father's son, lying in the tub, waiting on my medicine. I'm my only father's son. I'm my only father's boy, California born, and the nurse's pride and joy. I'm my only father's boy. Heaven only knows what you wanted to say when you saw yourself a soldier sitting by the side of the bed. Oh, baby, does it make you feel better to know the pain is real, the war's in your head? I'm my only mother's son, early as a worm, lying there beneath the bird. I'm my only mother's son. I'm my only mother's boy, held up like a glove, hanging by a rubber thread. I'm my only mother's boy. Heaven only knows what you wanted to say when you saw yourself a soldier sitting by the side of the bed. Ooh, baby, does it make you feel better to know the pain is real, the war in your head?
Everyone doing okay? We're hanging in there? Yeah. Do a few more. I don't know how many we have left.
Great.
This is a song called "Paris on the Plains." It's not recorded. Oh, it's not on it. It's not on a record yet. But yeah, it's. I don't know if anybody's ever heard that phrase, "Paris on the Plains," but Kansas City, Kansas, that they used to call Kansas City in the 1800s Paris on the Plains because it was so bawdy and full of drugs and prostitution, and it was like a way of insulting it. Like, ooh, they're like Paris, and I'm like, that's where I want to go. So this is like a story about a guy who he goes off to fight in the war and loses his legs and heads to Kansas City to end it all, but ends up falling in love with it.
My family settled in the South, but I was born in Tennessee. One day I was young, the next I held a gun, and they boxed me up and buried me at sea. I washed up on a foreign shore. I kissed the ground and ate the sand. But I stepped on a mine. It showered me in light, and a voice said, "It's all right, you've died." Ooh. It's hard to say what happened next. I'm spinning, circling the drain. Then he seemed to say, excuse me if I may, have you seen Paris on the western plains? I floated through the apple sky to Kansas City by the noise. I came to see the sin, the sacramental gin, but I fell in love with the western boy. Since then I've traveled everywhere, from Kismet Rock to Coeur d'Alene. You will never find a jewel of the kind that shines as bright as Paris on the plain. That shines as bright as Paris on the plains. It shines as bright as Paris on the flame. I'm going to take it down a little bit. That's just a joke. It's not possible. But this is also a very sad song. This is a song about memory and I don't know how it's tricky how little objects and smells and sights can encode a lot of things that we go through. In this particular song, there's a Tacoma truck that triggers the memory of a life in Tacoma for the protagonist. Walking down the highway in the pouring rain, had to find a shelter from the storm. Saw an old Tacoma, plates from Arizona, rusted out and burned behind a barn. Who I am is fading, nothing much remains. My memories are buried, dead and gone. But on the night we met, a war-torn cigarette, you cracked me wide open like a yawn. When I killed the light and I held you tight, and I told you I was glad I got to know you. When I left the band and I took your hand, and we made a home forever in Tacoma. Ever since I lost you, everything is strange. Awake and alive in the world of walking dead. I can always find you, haunting like a ghost, the hallowed hole of hope inside my head. When I killed the light and I held you tight, and I told you I was glad I got to know you. When I left the band and I took your hand, and we made a home forever in Tacoma. When I left the band and I took your hand, and we made a home forever in Tacoma.
Can I see that? Can I see that? I know. And then, oh, okay. How are we doing on time? I don't want to go over. Oh, I see it. It's right there. What's our cutoff? Do we have one? How many should I do? One? I'll do one more? Two more? Two more sounds good. Let's do Ancient Shale. Yeah. Got some merch out there in the hallway, in the awning or whatever that area is. Is that a foyer? A breezeway? A boudoir? It's not a boudoir.
I hope it's not a boudoir.
It's not a boudoir. I think I'm just gonna say it's a foyer. We got some silly merch out there. It's like I got some T-shirts and I don't have my records coming out yet, but I have a record, some vinyl and CDs from an older project. Feel free to check that out. There's also a QR code. You can follow that. It'll take you to my link tree, so you can see like my Instagram and my Bandcamp sites and all that. Okay. Well, apparently, we're playing on the 20th, if anyone wants to check that out, at an art studio named, I don't know, on 44th and Hawthorne on the 20th, coming up soon. We'll be playing last to help everyone get to bed.
It's going to be a Where's Waldo situation. We'll be glad to see you at the end of your journey, trying to find the place.
44th and Hawthorne, I can see it in my head. That's not helping you.
It's an art studio.
This isn't about that. This is a different song. This is a song called Ancient Shale, which I believe is on my Bandcamp demo record. You gonna start with me? I'll just start on my own.
Yep.
1, 2.
The world fell right on top of me. There's still something left of me. I'm made of ancient shale. The blessing and the curse of you. Thought I'd seen the worst of you. You picked up my trail, followed me down the darkest well, never more to return. There's no coming back from this. I looked right in your abyss. There's no light of day. I was less than kind to you, curled up right inside of you. Turned my heart to stone, left you there, holding the phone, never more to return, never more to return. on the waters hovering. Then I saw a face, gave my heart to anything, slapped down tight and smothering. There's no in between. High as a kite, we're dead on the scene. Never more to return. Never more to return. Never more to return. Never more to return.
Okay, I think this is it. I think we're going to do our last tune here for you. Thank you so much again, Artichoke Music, and to Chris back there at the sound, and to Shiloh and AC. And to all of you for coming out on whatever day of the week this is, I don't know. Sunday? Sunday. That was awesome of you. This is this is a song called Gulf of America, and it's as cheerful as it sounds. But it's a cautionary tale of what could be. It's not a prophecy.
The last train out of town was full of laborers like me. We scavenged everything we could, from sea to shining sea. Every day we're slaving away, our fingers to the bone. It ain't much of a life to live it all, but it's the only one I know. When I'm in bed, holding my head, wondering what went wrong. Before all the wars and the kicked down doors and the Gulf of America. City to city and town to town, there was not a soul alive. Just metal and rust and the dead orange Julius and the ever blackened sky. Hard to believe this land used to be a shelter from the storm, a forest for trees, the birds and the bees, and a place to call your own. But everything burned, we suffered and died, couldn't hide the breed that we'd grown. So the land of the free disappeared many years before we were even born. When I'm asleep, far from these streets, in some kind of heaven I saw. We were far from the war and the last world wars and the Gulf of America. The last ship out was docked and locked and loaded like a gun. And it seemed to me so strange that we were always living on the run. Like the way that we need to reach for the stars in search of another sun. Like the blood of the youth, like sweet vermouth, pours out for everyone. How Saturn returns and nobody learns any lessons from the learn. Like the mountain of cash in a pile of ash from the bridges that we burn. As we escaped, floated away, I hung my head when I saw that nothing remained except for the flames and the Gulf of America. Yeah, nothing remained except for the shame and the Gulf of America.
Thank you very much. It's Fred Stephenson over here on the lap steel. And Kate O Brien on the violin and vocals. I'm Leo Moon. Thank you so much.